shiny though.
Okay, you found something. Chris found something. What did you find?
Holy crap!
No! Okay, so in today's video we are going to do some relic hunting here on the battlefields, former battlefields of the Somme from World War I. So I'm standing now here close to Kristof. So I don't know if you can see it, but in the background there's the Kristof Memorial. And we are literally standing on top of the British front lines. Ulverston Trench, I think it's called Ulverston Trench, is really close here. So that would have been in the cornfield behind me there. And yeah, so we are going to search around this area and see what British equipment we can find from the First World War. So here they have a little plaque, and this is literally in the middle of nowhere. I don't think that here you see what type of road I had to drive on. It was pretty sketchy. Well, probably nobody really comes here, and especially to do some relic hunting, so maybe the fields are way fuller than it would have been normally. And wow, well, this is a start right here. This is the site of the Ulverston Street Trench, 1915. And yeah, you can see some some shells that have been laying here. And oh wow, here some more barbed wire poles. It's laying here as well. I'm going to leave it though, because this is probably, people put it here as part of the memorial. But here are some two really big shells. Some shrapnel balls as well. A cross, which I'm going to put like this. There we go. But would you look at that? Wow. And a really big chunk of shrapnel. Well, that makes it easy for us that it's already laying here. But yeah, let's go into these fields and see what we can find. So I'm driving up with my car to the location of where I'm going to start some relic hunting. Well, the Kristof Memorial is over there. But while I am passing this field, look at what I'm finding. That is the head of a trench mortar. And I've never seen this one in real life, to be fair, and it's really cool. So there would be like a long bar underneath it that they would put in the mortar, and this would then be fired out of a trench towards the other trench. And it's just laying here next to the road, completely intact, still full of explosives, of course. Here you can see the top of it, and then that's the bottom over there. But wow, first time ever seeing one. It's a pretty special find. Here you can see how big it is if I put my hand next to it. But yeah, it's full of explosives. So I am not going to touch that one. So that is pretty nice to find this one. It's the first time I'm seeing it. I'll put a picture of a few pictures of the trench mortar. I'll show it to you guys. Of the trench mortar being used and what it looked like back in the First World War. But man, what a find. Would you look at that.
As well as their plum pudding, a strange projectile that is almost as dangerous for its gunners as for the enemy.
So here on this app, which is called the Linesman app, so look it up on Google, and there's some instructions on the website, and you have to pay for it. It's pretty expensive, but it is really helpful. So the red marker, that's us, and then here you can see all the trench lines. So we are now in at the back lines of the front line, and this would be the front line, and the Germans, whoa, and the Germans would be on this side. You can see the machine gun emplacements and stuff like that. So what we are going to do, we are going to try to walk here on the edge of the former British front lines, and that is not this way, but that is that way. So let's see what we can find on the former British front lines. Oh, I'm seeing something here, and it looks... What is it? Wait, what? It looks like a little fuse of something, like the top of a I wouldn't say artillery shell, because this is way too small. Maybe a rifle grenade, but that's also not... I don't know what it is. Let me see if Google Lens maybe knows what it is. So I used Google Lens, and the magic of Google Lens helped me find it. So this piece, which is actually really cool, I've never found it to be fair, but it is part of a rifle grenade. So you see the top? That is literally this. You see, it's exactly the same. So this was a rifle grenade from the Germans. So that is awesome. But this was then the fuse, or the impact fuse. So when it would hit the ground, then the fuse would be ignited and then exploded. But man, that is awesome. I've never found it. It's pretty unique, I think. Well, I wouldn't say unique, but more in the sense of that I have never found something like that in my whole life searching for relics. So yes, that's a cool find. So that's a good start for the video. Man, that's awesome. Wow. Okay, I gotta be honest, if I don't find anything else on this field, I would not care at all, right? I would just move on to another field, and then this is an awesome find. This is really nice. Yes. So before I continue, like, that's the thing with, so finding something like this, it's pretty unique and it's new, right? So I always find shrapnel balls, shrapnel itself, cartridges, bullets, and all that type of stuff, and sometimes shells and hand grenades. But this is unique. Like, I've never found it, and it's just, yeah, man, I am so happy with this. Well, and the next thing I'm finding is a lead ball, but this is on the British front lines, so it's a bit weird. Maybe the Germans were here as well for like a little time period. I'm seeing something laying over there. I think it's a huge shrapnel piece. Yeah. Wait, is it? It's pretty thin. I don't know. That's the thing, right? This could also be part of a shield, or from like an armor plate, or I don't know. Could be a lot of things. Will probably just be shrapnel. No, because this corner is really smooth. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it here. Maybe it's the worst decision to leave it here, but maybe if you know what you think it is, let me know in the comments. Yeah. So I did a little bit more research on this part of the Somme battlefield, and there has been fighting here, of course, but there hasn't been really an attack from this area. Well, what I could find, maybe there was, but the fields were not that littered with stuff. Although we have this guy over here, which is an amazing find, so I'm very happy I came here. So what I'm gonna do now, those fields behind me there, that's actually where an attack went on the eastern side of Chipval. So we're going to look over that fields, because I know 100% guaranteed that the British attacked from that area towards the German trenches. Which would mean that people had fired bullets, that more shelling probably took place. So that's why I am going there and see if we can find some good stuff over there. Okay, so I'm standing now on a new field. This field is close to the town of Bourg-en-Montremel. And yeah, we are going to see what we're going to find here. But I already found something which is evidence that there were front lines here. Barbed wire with the spike still on it, so that's nice. I can show you guys as well if I grab my phone. So you can see where we are. Standing on top of the German trench. I'm gonna walk here a little bit towards the frontline trenches, a little bit more up the field, and then yeah, let's find something good. Oh, something's sticking out here. Oh wow, yeah, it's pretty thin. So I don't know. Well, it's probably not part of a helmet. Maybe it's a shell. It has a little bit of a ring here on the lower part. I don't know what it is. Well, I'll leave it on the sides. You know, how cool would it be to just pull out a complete helmet out of the ground? That's like a dream find, right? So where I'm standing now, they say that there was a barbed wire defense over here, and well, we found barbed wire already, but here is more evidence, because this is part of one of those barbed wire poles that would stick in the ground here. So it would stick in the ground and the barbed wire would wrap around it, and then it would just go all the way across the front lines. So the historical maps are accurate. And what is this? Oh, it's barbed wire that's completely wrapped up. Yeah, you can see the spikes. I thought maybe it was like a clasp or something like that, but no, it's barbed wire. I keep finding barbed wire, and a lot of it, and shrapnel and all that stuff, nails. But I'm not finding any evidence of fighting. Cartridges, bullets, shrapnel balls, you know, that type of stuff. Maybe I'll go to the boys who are at the Australian section, and maybe I'll go there and see what we can find. Another nail. Yeah, I'll give this a field 2 more minutes, and then I'll be gone. Barbed wire, another nail. Just, I see evidence of frontline trenches or of trench systems, but yeah, more nails. Oh, finally I found something interesting. Part of a fuse of a artillery shell. Let me see, does it have right? Yeah, you can see the markings on it as well still. Ah, pretty nice piece. It's not complete, it's missing half of it, but still better than barbed wire. So standing again on another field where the Canadians, British and Australians have fought. Yeah, I already found some stuff. Let me check. Here I got some shrapnel pieces, but I saw this laying here. Big chunk of iron. Probably had to do with the barbed wire defenses. But yeah, let's see if we can find something here. Okay, look what I found. Please be something good. Please be something good. Oh, nice. Okay, this is good. Yeah, this is a complete one. Nice. So, who recognizes this? Nobody? Well, some of you. Also a piece of glass over there. But this is the bottom of a fuse of an artillery shell. It's a really nice condition. It's still completely intact. It misses the top fuse though, but still. That's a nice one. So I drove by this road here at the Somme, and I came across a family. His name is Paul. Hey Paul! So he found in this field, so we started chatting, and he found in this field a nice shell still with the fuse on top of it, which makes it even more dangerous, right? And you can see it has been fired due to the copper ring on the outside. But he put it aside for the farmer, so the farmer would not drive over it. A pretty cool dude. So he's looking for relics as well with his family, and they did find some amazing stuff. Like they found bullets, and they found a piece of shrapnel with a copper ring still on it, which is actually really cool. So yeah, I'm gonna leave them behind and now drive towards Bourg-Montemel and see what we can find there. And on another field again, like today my luck with finding stuff on fields, on new fields, right, that I haven't searched on is completely bad. But now I'm at Verdun Ridge and I know this place and I know I can find stuff here. So let's go. Okay, I finally found something. Look at this. So it is. It's part of a pigtail barbed wire pole. There we go. Just laying here in the field on Verdun Ridge. Nice piece though. And what is this? Here's some copper again from my copper ring. Ooh, and we have something around here. I'm gonna guess it before I take it out. Probably a bottom of an artillery shell or the inside. Yep, exactly. We found one yesterday as well somewhere, and they had the tube still on it with the fuse that needs to be in it. Yeah, nice one. Although not bringing it home. Still, I'm finally finding stuff. And here, what is this? Could also be part of a fuse or a rifle grenade. I don't know, but it's not in the best condition. So, yeah, that's not something I want to bring with me. And some shrapnel, of course. So, I started relic hunting around 9:30 in the morning, AM. And for you guys, it's just like a second away and then you see the next clip, right, on a different field. For me, it is now almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and like I've been busy the whole morning and the whole beginning of the afternoon and didn't find anything. I didn't find a lot. Well, I found some cool stuff, right, like the shells and the trench mortar head, but yeah, it wasn't looking good this morning and at the beginning of the afternoon. But now this is looking way more promising. I've now been like 5 minutes here, yeah, and already found this stuff. So yeah, way better already. So I don't know what it is, but I found this. Looks like a little bit of a knife. I don't know, I think it's modern, otherwise it would have been completely rusted. Or this is part of a mirror. It's a bit weird. Maybe the other guys will know what it is. But I am going to bring it with me and then see and find out. But I am going to bring it with me and see what it could be. Probably it's modern, but yeah, you never know. Pretty funny, right? So you're walking here on a World War I battlefield that is 110 years old. And then all of a sudden you see a barbed wire pole sticking out of the ground. Oh man. The remnants of World War I, the First World War, still everywhere to be found here. Aha! And a big piece of a barbed wire pole. It's completely bent though, but you can see the point on it as well. Nice. And some pieces of barbed wire. Would you look at that? Yeah, part of a fuse, the lower part of the fuse. It's just a tiny piece. It's not a big one that we found earlier in the video. Well, this will do. It's getting slowly better and better and better. Aha! Yes, this is a nice find. So this is the inner part where the fuse would go through from a artillery shell. So it would sit in the middle of the artillery shell, and then once the artillery shell impacted or had a timer on it, and the fuse would ignite through this tube and then explode the artillery shell. That's a nice one. Here it's split open, you can see as well. Oh yes. Let me see, where is it? Oh yes. You see it? It's a German cartridge. Nice. Let me check if it's fired. Yeah, it has been fired Oh, that's nice. Oh, you can read the dates on it as well, I think. No, it's a bit hard to read, but nice. Ha! Finally, after the whole day of searching, I got a cartridge, and it's a pretty nice one as well. It's like fully intact. Well, it misses the bullet, of course, but yeah, it has been fired. What is this? Oh, this looks modern. Never mind. But yes, finally. Oh, I'm happy. Let's find another one. I would just love to find a cartridge with a bullet in it, like what Chris found in another video that I did. That would be awesome, just to find one like that. Okay, come on, Relic gods, help me find that one. Or please a cap badge which would be so nice. Or is that too much to ask? I don't know, probably it is. Aha! Look at that! There we go. So now I can demonstrate it. So you got the bottom of the artillery shell, and then you have this piece that sits right in the circle, like that, in a artillery shell. And then, yeah, it will be fired, the fuse will be ignited, and then the artillery shell would explode. So these two things are a part of each other, like that. Okay, I literally stood on top of it and I didn't even notice. That's the thing with these things, it's so thin, so you have no clue if it's part of a helmet or not. Sadly, it's not intact, so I could see what type of... Whoa! Okay, hold on. Come on, focus. No, why aren't you focusing? Like jets flying by. I don't know if you saw that, but some France fighter jets are flying by. Also from this area you could see the Cheapfall Memorial. Here, there in the distance. But yeah, just to continue my story, like you never know if this was part of a helmet or from a chest plate or something like that. It is the German side, but yeah. Sad, sad, sad. Hey! Another shrapnel ball, a lead ball, nice. And another one. Oh, this is a big chunk. The big chunk of what? What could it be? Oh, it's a barbed wire pole. So I'm slowly making my way from the German trench lines to the British ones, and then walk across no man's land and see what we can find on the British front lines, on the British side. Here, there they are. Can you see them? Here, there they are, flying. Ah, why is it focusing so bad? Well, you can see them. Ah, pretty nice. Some modern some modern military equipment on a World War I battlefield. Oh, it's pretty nice. Aha, so now on the British lines, and what do we find on the British lines? We find a British cartridge. Oh, it's a piece of a cartridge though. This one has been fired as well. There's like a hole in the primer. But yeah, nice one. Nice find. So you can see it's British because the primer is wider than the German ones. So yeah, I can show you the difference. Yeah, you see that? Also the cartridge is a little bit wider, what I'm seeing now, but also I always look at the primer. So yeah, nice. And another one, another cartridge, still with the gunpowder in it. As you can see, British one, so not been fired. Here you can see the gunpowder stripes. Focus. There we go. See that on top of the shell, or on top of the cartridge? Yeah, that was British gunpowder. It's still flammable as well, so after 110 years in the ground, if I put a lighter to it or a fire, it would ignite. It would slowly burn, not as fast as it would have done like 110 years ago, but it does still burn though. And there's something sticking out of the ground over there. Another bullet, another casing. Yeah, it is another British one. This one has not been fired. So maybe they're still, yeah, it's completely covered with sand. But hey, nice find again, another one. Finally I'm finding some more stuff, because I was a bit worried that this relic hunting video would be very short. Like, we found a lot of cool stuff though, don't get me wrong, but it was going to be very short, and I wanted to be usually around 20 minutes, 15 minutes. But yeah, and now it's also started to rain, but that doesn't stop me though. Aha, very hard to spot, but I found it. A German shrapnel ball. They made them from iron and not from lead. The British had lead. Hold on, let me grab one. So this is the difference. The German ones were bigger and they were made from iron, and the British ones were from lead. And yeah, the Germans of course did the exact same thing with artillery shells that would explode above the trenches, and then the shrapnel balls would fall on the enemy's head inside the trenches. So yeah, now you know the difference as well. Although the iron ones from the Germans are very hard to spot sometimes. But hey, I'm lucky. No, I'm not lucky, I just have good eyes for this stuff. Oh, there's numbers in it, that's nice. So, it's part of the fuse from top of the shell, artillery shell. Here, hold on, let me, come on, focus. Well, I don't know if you can see it that well on camera, but it has the number 6 here and the number 5 on the left. So this is a nice piece, I'm definitely bringing this one home. Yeah, it's not focusing on it for some reason. I don't know, my camera is sometimes not the best. It always fights with me for some reason. But yeah, nice find.
Shiny though.
Okay, you found something. Chris found something. What did you find?
Holy crap!
No!
You were just talking about the Middlesex.
A cap badge.
Middlesex attack.
You have to be kidding me. No, did you place it there or?
No. Wow. It's a good condition. I mean, it's a little like some of the parts.
You've got to be kidding me.
I think you need to go to the casino.
You've got to be kidding me.
Wait, what's this? Oh, that's just some more shrapnel.
Look, let me look at it.
It's Middlesex, right?
Yeah, Middlesex Regiment. Dude, this one is in perfect condition.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's probably because I found it in the store about 2 hours ago.
Yeah, you absolute, you absolute, you absolute, you oh my god, you absolute, you got me there, man. But I saw at your reaction a tiny bit that, oh, you absolute, yeah.
I'm doing a video on that guy I have the picture of.
No, I don't even want to hear it.
And so they had these in the store. So I picked them up at the store.
I was like, it was in way too good condition. I'm like, that's almost impossible.
Their cat badges are 20 euros there that they have.
Actually?
Yeah.
Oh, you absolute. So we are relic hunting over here, still a little bit later after dinner.
Yep.
And this guy over here found a British Mills hand grenade. Here, it's pretty nice.
I'm gonna back up while you.
So here you can see the spoon. The spoon is still on there. You see that? The spoon is still on there, and as well the pin is also still in it. You can see the end of the pin, the V shape. So that's a really nice find. I'm not gonna touch it because, well, I wouldn't say these are that dangerous because the spoon and the pin is still in it. But yeah, I just do not want to screw around with it, to be fair. But that's a nice find, Chris.
I got something as well.
Oh yeah, a nice cartridge.
See,
The British one.
what do you call them?
The gunpowder stripes.
Gunpowder stripes still visible.
Nice one, Marcel.
And
And another one.
another British one.
Yeah, another British. On the German front lines. Wait, where's the grenade? Oh, here. Yeah, not that I'm going to step on it.
Step on it.
Yeah. No, that's cool. So the spoon, you can also see the spoon. That's really nice. But I'm gonna leave it here. Here and pretty close to the grenade over there, I'm finding 2 German cartridges literally next to each other. Yeah. There we go, just as I was about to walk away, I saw one laying around and then I saw the other one next to it. Oh, this field is more promising than we thought, Marcel.
Yeah, let's do some digging, maybe there's some more stuff.
Shrapnel. All of a sudden the Mills hand grenade, another one, a glass.
Reach in, it's mine.
You keep it. Here, there's another nail here as well. Also a piece of barbed wire could also be a possibility, but nice. Oh yeah, and we found this thing as well. It's still got some wood in it. But I have no clue what it could be.
Yeah. Where's that grenade?
Oh well. And another German cartridge. I keep finding them now here. But it's getting dark, so I have my head torch on. And I'm gonna slowly walk back to the guys. And hope to find some stuff like this. Huh? And I found another one on my way back to the car. This one is German, but it's... yeah, this one is not really nice. Well, it's evening now, but I'll switch back to earlier today. Well, I want to thank you guys for watching this relic hunting video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a lot of effort. It is now 3 p.m. in the afternoon. Probably around 5 hours and 6 hours of walking and searching for this one. It was a pretty yeah, it was a bit tough. But hey, we did it, and I hope the video turns out very well. We found some cool stuff, so yeah, I'm happy that I can share that with you guys. And if you want to support my work, I also have a Patreon. I'll put a link in the description so you can check it out there. And yeah, we got Redan Ridge behind us, and we'll close the video with that one. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Salute!